Hey, good afternoon. Is this thing on? So I thought I'd walk you through the process of me doing my introduction song live and alive at, on December 3rd, 2020 at 12:13 in the afternoon. So yesterday I had this hook stuck in my head and it goes like this. So you can see there I already put the notes to the best of my ability. So, for disclosure, I did study up to grade one of piano, but I'm not really that great with it, especially with chords and stuff. So, I could read notes, but I'm basically gonna wing this entire song composition production thing. And I'm not really great with DAWs, so DAWs are basically digital audio workstations. These are those programs that producers and other artists use to mix audio. So if you've heard of Audacity, the open source program that anyone can use and download to edit audio, chop audio files and stuff like that. That's an example, but other people use Cubase, Ableton, and other fancy schmancy variants. So I don't have access to one of those, and I no longer have my physical keyboard. So right now I'm using a website known as onlinepianist.com so that I could play the notes for my intro as I'm trying to get it along. So the first line that I came up with last night was my name's Aoi Higata. So you have the notes there. You have G sharp, F, D sharp, D sharp, D sharp. So initially, I didn't even realize that those were a lot of D sharps in a row. So I wasn't really worried about that at the time. But now I'm kind of, is it going to be monotone? Then another thing I'm kind of worried about in this production thing is what if I make a song that someone has already written before and I accidentally plagiarize someone? But hey, since I'm just winging it, there should be nothing wrong with this kind of thing, right? So I kind of want to make this thing one of, I kind of want to make a rhyme out of this thing. So I'm going to think of something. So I have so far. My name's Aoi Higata. So to play that, that's G sharp, F. How am I going to do this keyboard thing? Let me try. Uh, oh, so these. There we go. So D, the key D corresponds to G sharp. So you can see in the website thing I have pulled up here, you can press a key in your keyboard and that corresponds to the key in the piano. So to get G sharp, you do D. So to get Z, my name's, and D sharp. Oh, this is really not conducive for playing the piano, so it's really just for winging things. So, my name's. Oh, what? Oh, that's zero. Okay, that makes sense. My name's. Oh, C sharp. And I need to think of another line. If it's a song you want, you know I got ya. Put that on the next line. If it's a song you want, you know I got ya. You see it there? There you go. If it's a song you want, you know I got ya. Oh dear. Uh, the thing kind of got compressed when I made it small so that it could accommodate the text thing. If it's a song you want. So I'm gonna have to wing this again. The last time I physically touched the piano was maybe a decade ago. That's so sad now that I think of it. Haven't played piano in a while. So if it's a song you want, you know I got you. Hang on a second. Sorry, I had a bit of a hiccup with my mic here, so I had to fix it a bit. If so, the thing about this is it's a thing that we call widow. I don't know what it's called in other places, but it's when you kind of play the piano by ear. So my next line is, if it's a song you want, you know I got ya. So that's a C sharp. And oh, why is that a pound sound there? If no, it should be yeah, it's better. I was initially thinking of doing this freestyle, but I realized it's better to do this the way that I'm doing it right now, since I actually get to, how do I say this? I can get the pitch better by playing it on the piano, since if I were not to do it C sharp, it would end up if, but if I play C sharp, it sounds bad. But if I use C sharp as my basis, so that I don't sound flat or sharp compared to the note, there, see? See, it sounds wrong. So if you use C sharp as your basis, if it's a song you want, if, but if I want to use if, see, doesn't work. See, it's flat, it's sharp. So I'm gonna have to acclimatize myself to that one. If it's a song you want, oh, so it's another C sharp. If it's D sharp, is that appearing? Okay, there it is. It's appearing, but I'm currently using center text, so I'm gonna have to shift that a bit. Hang on a sec. Open to this. Then I'm going to change this from center alignment to left alignment. There you go. Not really this. If it's a song you want, if it's a song, I think it's kind of better that way. If it's a song you want, so 0, 9. No, that's 9, 9, 0. Oh, crap. Wrong window. If it's a song, F sharp. Man, I always wanted to get into music production, but not as my career, just like as a hobby thing. So far I have, wow, this is really tricky to play on a virtual piano that you control with your computer keyboard. So I have wanted to refer to the sheet again. If it's so G sharp, then that's going to be a D sharp. I feel quite accomplished just doing this. You know I got ya. So I kind of want this to rhyme and stuff, and I'm even thinking of putting a rap or something here. You know I got ya. Does it appear? There you go. If it's a song you want, you know I got ya. If it's a song you want, if it's a song you want. Hang on, hang on a second. Get that again. I need to get the timing right. Oh, number lock isn't working for some reason. I have to use the regular keys. So definitely this is going to be a shorter note. So I don't really know how to do the notation thing apart from what's taught in music basically, but I can't really do sheet music for this. So okay, gotta think of another lyric to put. So I kind of thought of a rap lyric immediately. So right now I'm thinking, let me get this straight. My flow ain't great. Because it's true, my flow isn't great. Let me get this straight. My flow ain't great. Hey, it rhymes. Let me get it straight. My flow ain't great. But I'm trying my best. Well, what's gonna rhyme with best? And with that, I can rest. Let me get this straight. My flow ain't great, but I'm trying my best, and with that I can rest. Yeah, I think that's pretty okay. Except now I have to make this smaller. I think it's getting a little too big for the thing. Where's the size? What size? 24. Done. Let me get it straight. My name's Aoi Higata. If it's a song you want, if it's a song you want, you know I got ya. Let me get it straight. My flow ain't great, but I'm trying my best, and with that I can rest. Am I clear enough? The first time I rapped was when I was in my fifth grade of primary, and oh my goodness, the name I was given was very unflattering in the sense that I don't really like the name I was given. I'm not really fond of rapper names, and I only started to really have an appreciation for the genre as I grew old. But as a kid, I never took rap seriously. In fact, I didn't like it. So they just chose me to rap because among everyone else in the group, I had the best English apparently. But now when I talk about English proficiency and things like that, due to things in my past, I have some reservations about it. So I'm not really that confident about it. But we'll see. We'll see. I I can't really put the rap so soon in the song. So I'm going to have to put another verse or something. Usually I like improvising songs on the fly. So this is basically this is. So just right now I kind of thought of the song German Bold Italic by Toate. Toate is a Korean Japanese, as in he's ethnically Korean, but he lives in Japan. He's Japanese, so he's Dongwa Chun, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce Korean names, but basically Toate, he's very prominent DJ in Japan, and he's made really iconic songs. German Bold Italic is one of his lesser known songs, but it's a collaboration with Kylie Minogue. And I really like that song on that album because it has a strong concept. The thing with Toate is he finished graphic design. I'm not really sure if he graduated, but he took the program in the United States and he actually made a German bold italic font for it. Like it's an actual font you can download. I had the font before, even if I never had the record itself, but I don't have it right now, otherwise I'd show it. I'm not that much of a fan of Kylie Minogue's voice, but I do like the song and appreciate it for what it is. But then again, I am a bit of a Toate simp, so Toate makes music, I appreciate the music. That's just how it is. So I kind of thought of putting the lyric in any language I can compliment you. But does that work? My name's only Higata. If it's a song you want, you know what, yeah. In any language I can compliment you. There you go. In any language I can compliment you. And so it's another C sharp. And oh, it's following a pattern. That's nice. And in any language I can compliment you. Oh, it goes back to D sharp. I can, then C sharp. I can. Widowing at its finest, playing by ear. There you go. That sounds better. Uh, what note is this? This is A sharp. Oh, oops, that was a mistake. this is gonna end up being a bit of a flex. So I kind of wonder if this one's gonna be cringe or not. Because in German bold italic, the lyric actually says that the song is basically about the typeface. So it says that I am typeface. I can compliment you well, especially in pink, extremely in orange, maybe in yellow, something like that. So basically, it says that the typeface works with different colors and stuff like that. And it just has Kylie Minogue in her typical style. You like my sense of style. But okay, I digress. So right now. In any language I can compliment you. Until I in my head alone. Oh yeah, I can make this work. But unfortunately, I do have something to get into, so this really was intended to be a short stream, more of a demonstration or a test, so to speak. I will continue this later, though. So, yeah, see you guys.